Hello, monsters around here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and the second part of my supporters campaign with Nakari and the Seducers of Slaanesh, where we're laying siege to Tor something like that, I can't remember. It's Cathek's, is it Cathek? I think it's Cathek City. Trace is the red and white guys, isn't it? Cathek is the blue guys. And then you got the book nerds, that's Hoth. We've got Elron. He's the one that went bankrupt. And then all the rest. Anyway, so we're currently attacking the back of the city while Nakari got their attention in the front. That's right, he was doing, I don't know, gyrating or something. And they deployed most of their units over here, but it didn't work entirely. I mean, as much as I do decry the new AI for the city, at least they did defend the section of the city where they didn't think anyone was going to attack. And yeah, you know, I was here. So they are going to get some hits in. They are being somewhat overwhelmed. Have they made the AI smarter in that regard? I genuinely don't know. It seems to deploy units right at the arse end of the city, even if all of your units are deployed. Hello, boys. Beep, beep. I'm going to be honest, that chariot charge was not as good as I really feel like it should have been. The Kislev Bear ice chariot thingies can really just like ram through units, and that feels really good. I know it's an absolute bugger to stop, but I feel like chariots should be, because the only thing that can really stop chariots, well, the only thing that chariots can really go through is infantry. Everything else will just stop them dead anyway. Never mind. We're currently rampaging through as many units of archers as we can find, because of course archers suck. Demonettes up on the walls there, clearing them off. Meanwhile, Nakari, of course, is being targeted by every archer nearby. Fortunately, we have the Radiant Gem of Hoth, which is going to Hoth? Hoth, not Hoth. Hoth is the ice place in Star Wars. Which is going to help him keep him topped off, which is useful. Continue to run down all of those archers. Make sure they can't shoot at us. Don't want them coming back. We're going to send Nakari to go and... I mean, Nakari is super fast. At 105 speed, he's one of the fastest units in the game. So we're going to use him to just grab this objective over here. We'll send the Demonettes to support him, and everyone else can basically just barrel up the centre. I think that's the plan. Fortunately, I haven't noticed that Crystal is currently being heavily shot to pieces. Like, I mean, I feel like the AI is very good. Like, if I tried to get my archers to target, they'd be wandering up here, going, I wanna actually see her. The AI though can just like drop arrows in a perfect arc, can't they? So I haven't noticed Crystal's taking a lot of fire at the moment. It should be fine though, don't worry about it. We're taking this objective. Demonettes are still trying to catch up with Nakari because he is super duper fast. So his big long legs, isn't it? And we're going to grab the minor supply location here, increasing our momentum. Just put a stop to that. Did you see the fucking archers firing on the move? That is so annoying. Like, what the shit is that? It's... Look, I don't mind the AI cheating, right? I know the AI has to cheat. That's fine. I don't mind it. But don't make it so brutally blatant. Because, you know, I know for a fact that if the player has missile units and he tells them to fire at something, they wait 5 seconds, then they have to fill out a form and send it off. And then they need to wait for their passport photo to come back. And then they need to get it signed in triplicate. And only then will they open fire. It takes them fucking ages. I swear to God. But the AI's archers are just, they'll fire whenever. They'll fire accidentally. They're premature missile fire. And it's really irritating when they do it. So obviously. I don't mind the AI cheats. There's certain things where it shouldn't cheat, and I feel like units having to stand still to shoot if they don't have the fire on move thing is one of them. They shouldn't just be allowed to fire whenever they fucking like. Because that's bullshit. It feels bullshit. And it feels bullshit that the AI can just like drop shots wherever. I mean, the other thing is that if you notice how your units, if you have like a gun line, if they pick a target they can't see, they won't try and change target. They'll just sit there and go, well, I can't see him now. Even if there's a whole army of enemy units standing in the open, they'll just be like, well, I want to shoot that guy, but I can't. So you have to tell them, like, auto shoot is not necessarily, they will automatically shoot, but only if they choose to. Your missile units are always very fucking picky. Get whipped. Get whipped. Right, well, I mean, one thing the AI is not very good at is, well, they are very good at focusing fire. They're not very good at realising they can't hit shit. So I'm just going to run Nakari around here while everyone tries to shoot him. And we just dodge every sodding shot. So, I mean, if they want to shoot him, they can. Ain't going to hit him, but they can try. Oh, look. Little baby Jesus has been born in a gazebo? It's a very middle class Jesus, if you ask me. Smashing through this bit. The spearmen are very tanky. 50 melee defense. Holy shit. I mean, the Silverin Guard are worse. They're just like spearmen, but harder to kill, which is so bad. I don't know what you were trying to. Looks like they were trying to determine when Nakari was going to be when he stopped moving, but I don't know why you'd shoot up there. Anyway, we're going to continue to move. We've grabbed this objective. The Demonettes are going to hunt down these archers. Choppy chop chop chop. There we go. Nakari is now hunting down the... Oh, for fuck's sake. For some reason, the line of sight or something in this battle was fucked. I couldn't see these guys. They kept, like, going in and out of vision range. I was like, well, they're obviously there. I know they're there. Like, when I use that spell, it's because I couldn't see them. It's just weird. Just weird. Okay, we're grabbing the victory location there, and we're sweeping down the hill to go and mop up these archers. Here we go, Demonettes streaming towards the last few vestiges of resistance. It's just going to be an absolute slaughter. You can see morale starting to drop. Pretty much all they've got left, and there we go, they finally break and run. I mean, considering that's a decisive defeat for me, and the auto resolve, oof. Was I going to subjugate you? I think I was going to loot and occupy. I'm going to loot and occupy. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think I got wrecked. Seduce, cost, and willing prey. Once we get Harvester of Souls. Oh, that is really good. That would be super useful. Okay, yeah, we're doing that. I'm doing that because it's, well, yes, but also it's a very good way to keep Makari not dead. Basically. A very, very good way of making sure he's not dead. Right, I don't know if... Mistnar, I don't know if I can hold that. Did I want to take this? I don't know. Everyone's trying to kill me. But also, we had a poll last time, and the poll was... Do we want
to the Phoenix Court
to vassalize the nerds? And most people said yes. So done. Okay, they're now my vassal. I don't know how long they're going to live now they're my vassal, but they're my vassal, so that's nice.
I agree.
Good. Glad you're on board, frankly. Good times. All right, we do have a bunch of devotees, which is nice, but we did just spend some. Tor Yvresse. I mean, I guess upgrading this is not necessarily the worst thing to do. Because that's, I mean, that is going to be, with any luck, I'll say a reasonable garrison. It's not very good garrison. It's fine though. We're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it. No one panic. It's fine. Tiffany, you're just going to stay there. And there's damaged buildings. But what with Kemmler just like fucking next door? Maybe we just. Oh, you know what I need to do is I need to bring you over here, don't I? Our main concern at the moment is the High Elves. If we can vassalize the shit out of them, that's what we need. We need to start, like, taking out Eltharion and Eltharion. Particularly Eltharion. Tyrion is our main target. That guy is fucking insane. And not in a good way. I don't think that's going to do very much. Income from all buildings is going to be meh. I mean, growth is fine. I'm just going to wait for these buildings to repair themselves, to be honest, because I don't really have the money to spend.
If all goes as foreseen, our intimate relationship will...
Hello, non-aggression pact. Yeah, I mean, you don't like the Elves either, do you? So I feel like there's some common ground there. Plus, you're immune to our seduction.
Master,
yes?
your search for the blade lost in the Sea of Dreams has borne fruit.
Oh, good.
The prize is close.
Yeah, go on. Back in your box, you creepy old bastard. Win the following battle. During his onslaught against the descendants of Anarians centuries ago, Nakari was driven to the Sea of Dreams by the combined might of Tyrion and Teclis. In his headlong flight, he dropped his favoured demonic blade at the bottom of the ocean floor, and since that time, he's plotted to retrieve it. Judging that the eyes of the High Elves are now elsewhere, Nakari makes his move. But unbeknownst to him, Elven mages set wards to scry the area and be alerted to his reappearance. As the Arch-Tempter searches the seabed, he discovers an elven host barring his path, protected from the tides by the accursed mages. I would like the Witstealer sword. I would like that. Right, now Eltharion was dicking about a while ago and has since disappeared. Oh, there she is. Okay, well at least we know where the Eltharion is. I mean, that's not necessarily good news. Is Eltharion home? Because if he's not home, can I take his home? I'm gonna sit in ambush stance here and see if he lumbers into view. It's not public order, like. Okay. So I mean, money wise, we're surprisingly not as bad as I would have thought. We need some more building slots and shit, don't we? Okay, I don't want to do that, and I definitely don't want to press the disciple button. That one. which I feel like should really have something that just goes, are you sure you want to do this? Because reasons. Right, if we... right, you need to come over, and we need to send you to be honest, to Lothern is probably a good shout. Okay, we can get more equipment. Okay, we're taking the money. We're taking the cash. Okay, if we land like here, head to Lothern, slap a cult in that. Oh, there's no Eltharion.
Yes.
I could sack it. It's a bit cheeky. It's a bit cheeky, but, you know, I'm a cheeky boy. Crushing defeats. Really? Are you sure? How much are they to seduce then? More than I can afford, apparently. If I take some of the archers, then that's less archers to shoot at me, which is preferential. On the other hand, I could just take the spearmen and use them as, like, sacrificial pawns. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, they're shooting me with their white goo again. Ugh. Look. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it leaves sort of a white residue on the ground. So, you know, I've just gone with the most obvious thing. Does this place ever get fixed up? I know it does in the Vortex campaign, but does it ever get fixed up in Immortal Empires, or does it always look like a fucking building site? Because I feel like, you know, as you upgrade it, it definitely should look like better, right? Anyway, we won't look better when we're around, because we're going to smash down the doors and kill everyone inside. And then do I want to take it, or do I want to sack it? I don't know. I'm going to have to mull that over. Either way, we're now inside the city, and in come the Hellflayers. And Nakari, of course. Look at those thighs. Thick thighs save lives. But those claws will certainly end them. So that's going on. We've got Marauders clambering over this section of the city. We've got Marauders clambering over this side, led by the Spearmen, of course, that we've managed to seduce into doing our dirty work.
The enemy is casting spells.
Yeah, well, yeah, that does make sense. They do have some Phoenix Guards. And I mean, these guys, good stats. Bonus first large of 20. Oof, that's rough. Fortunately, we have debuffed the shit out of them. So they've got 17-13, but they do have 100 armor, which is still quite a lot. Nakari really is just a magnet, isn't he, for every fucking archer in the general vicinity to just, like, shoot him. Which, you know, to be fair, I'd be very similar, to be honest. Yeah, slice and dice. He's got 50 kills already. Nice. I'm a little bit nervous about those Phoenix Guards just because they could do a lot of damage. We've got 5 kills already? Oh god, will you stop shooting the Nakari, for fuck's sake? Pick something else. You know, fucking switch the record, guys. It's not hard. I used a Spearman as target practice for those archers. I sent them in first, basically. Hellflayers continue to run down some archers there, which is quite useful. Yvresse is a tough nut to crack. guess this was... Because this map came in Warhammer 2, didn't it? And it's very reminiscent of the Warhammer 3 maps. Very reminiscent. Right, Nakari is now murdering some archers who've been shooting at him. Look, they've got 0 kills, but 1,560 damage dealt as gold because they've been doing damage to him. We are tenderizing them. Yep, well, that guy looks fairly tenderized. Nakari, how many kills? 123, 1,300. Jeez, what? Why is that going up? What? I swear you weren't killing anyone just then, but okay. What? Have you got like an AoE or something? What was that? What was that thing you had? Is that one? No, that's regeneration. Soul Siphon. Oh, you'll just do general damage to people. I'd forgotten you did that. I was like, why are people just generally dying? I mean, I like that kind of thing. Okay, we're going to push up to the centre because apparently the enemy garrison have not had enough yet. With only 420. .420, there we go. Okay, some Silver Helms charge down into our devoted Marauders with the Hell Scourges. These guys are pretty tanky with 49 melee defense there. Nope, that's them. That's us. We got 40 melee defense, 36 melee attack, which is pretty good. Hellstriders charging in to engage the Silver Helms. We've reduced their speed and melee defense, and we got the charge in as well. I feel like the Silver Helms are probably better than our Hellstriders, but we have debuffed the shit out of them. They've got no melee defense. They've got 12 melee attack and only 28 weapon strength. Still, that armor is going to be tough for us to punch through, but we do have a bonus first large of 5, so that's something. They've got the really long spiky arms. I mean, why? Nakari is going to grab the objective for us. I think there's a higher weighting for characters to take objectives than there is anything else, unless I'm mistaken, but it doesn't really matter because the enemy garrison have broken. Do I actually want this? Kind of tempted to sack it.
Death holds no fear.
Ooh.
The Tempter Lord.
I'm kind of tempted to sack it because I don't entirely... What I want is to convert Eltharion. I want Eltharion to be my little bitch. That's what I want. Monstrous figure is quite nice. Soporific. Hello? What does that do? Hello? Hello? Hello, sir? Doesn't say. I think it's the same effect as the other guys have, isn't it? I am kind of tempted to go with this one, actually. You know what? Let's get Root Marcher. And then increase mobility. Those are just good ones to have. Good ones to have in the back pocket, aren't they? Kemmler.
Say what you must, but know you play a dangerous game. And
mate, I was not the one that declared war on you, mate. All right. I did not start this.
You caught me in a non-murdering mood.
You like me for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. That's a lot of money, though. I'm not super into that. What I want is you guys to slap more. I'm hoping, like, as Morathi expands, she should spread Slaanesh corruption. And at some point, I think Morathi will come around.
Courtesan
Do we repair these? Okay. It's against my better judgment, but I will repair it. Where the fuck is Eltharion?
I'll see you cold and dead. It is.
Oh, yeah, whatever. 5 settlements. So you got all these ones down here, so you must be roaming around, I guess? I just, like, wrecked your house, mate. Thought you'd be a little bit more, you know, vexed. You don't seem that vexed. Do I want more growth here? I mean, we could do more growth. That would cause rebellion, though, wouldn't it? Well, it wouldn't. It wouldn't necessarily cause rebellion. Not that one. I am. Well, it does. Well, it will make us happier. It will create growth. I'm trying to save my devotees, though. Okay, I'm gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna meander in this direction, because Tralalalina over here could potentially be an option. Could sack that. Maybe sack Tor Yvresse on the way back as well. Just really stick it to Eltharion. It'll be good for money. It'll give us devotees as well. All that kind of good stuff. The elves have been... I mean, although we're at war with them, they are being quite restrained, aren't they?
If all goes as foreseen, our intimate relationship will last.
Yeah. You want to be a defensive? I mean, I'm not against that. I'm not against that. I think we could be friendly. Upkeep reduction. Oh, thank God. Oh.
I'll have your soul.
Are you at war with Eltharion? No. What the fuck are you doing, mate? Alright. I get the feeling I should probably fight this. That wasn't too bad. That could have been worse. Okay, get back in our own territory, get that replenishment. Just keep sacking. Building our money up. Getting more research. Wanton rate. I don't really raise settlements. I do loot settlements sometimes, so I guess we'll do that. Someone said about the... Hang on. What was the... Lessons of... Someone said about the missile resistance sign. It's just a flag. Anyway. Okay, we don't have any of those yet. Stifling Musk would potentially be a good shout. Whispers of Glory. What does that do? So everyone around you just goes rampagey forever? Really? Alright.
How delightful.
Yeah, no, it sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell. I just feel like we get shot to pieces. Every single battle, it's just arrows raining down everywhere. I mean, we can dodge them, but it's still kind of annoying. I can't believe these guys are still alive. Holy shit. I'm genuinely surprised.
Name it, and it
Okay, if
shall
we can...
be done.
The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is potentially the High Elves losing Lothern. Okay, I don't need an outpost. I don't need an outpost. Oh.
If you wish.
Oh no, we've always had that cult. I thought it was a new cult. It wasn't. Just the icon showed up somewhere different for some reason. It showed up there and I was like, oh, have we got a cult there for some reason? No. Nope. Nope. I mean, we do... There is... You know, there's some Slaanesh corruption creeping in there. It's not amazing.
Your sin is my command. The cult of pleasing perfection.
We can definitely slap a cult in here.
The cult grows.
Is there a cooldown? 15 turns? Jesus Christ.
I cannot rewrite reality.
15 ruddy turns? Okay, we'll get another... Well, basically, I think we just need a horde of cultists running around slapping cults in places and spreading corruption. I think that needs to be...
Master.
What? You can... Okay, you can just... It's just cults, isn't it, with you? You can just do cults. And hinder replenishment. Okay, I mean, it's... The problem is, like, as an agent action, putting a cult in is pretty useful. However, the fact that it can only do it every 15 turns means that for 14 turns you then have an agent hanging around not really doing very much, which is kind of a problem. I mean, the only other thing we could potentially do is, like, send you out. Basically use them as, like, agents to go and do that. Oh, I need devotees to do this. Oh yeah, 250. Jesus.
The Tempter Lord.
So basically, we just sort of sit here, replenish a little while, hope that... Well, do we actually get more?
Ambush.
Tell you what, go into ambush stance, and then, if anyone happens to wander into us, we can let them get away with a little mark on them.
The Empire.
That sounds good to me.
Most privileged of Slaanesh.
Because I don't want to kill all these elves. I want to...
Be drenched in bodily fluids.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Slaaneshi herald.
Oof. Is there anything that's going to give us more growth? That was that. Was that that? No, that's it. Oh, that does give some growth. That gives growth. We've already got that one, which is fine. We could go with the money, but I'm tempted to get the defenses. On the other hand, going for like Seekers or something. Particularly with armies. Particularly with high elf armies, I feel like getting units that can move fast is probably going to be key. The Shrine of Kurnos. Yeah, we'll upgrade you. Okay. Okay, I feel like I have to be quite careful here. I feel like I've got to think carefully about what I want to do. I think I don't know if like vassalizing these guys is the best idea, but at least it's keeping the elves busy, I guess. And plus they've got other enemies down. I mean, who's raised these? That must be Dark Elves or fuck knows, but at least it feels like the elves certainly have their hands full, don't they? They certainly do.
Hunger for souls.
Okay, do we want to go and hit this place? I feel like yes. Well, we won't get a huge amount of money. I mean, maybe we could get Tiffany down here?
I seek stimulation.
Oh, you're going to douse everyone in bodily fluids earlier. Pick a fucking lane. I mean...
Drink their souls.
Let's let's just lay siege to it. I mean, we're in no rush, are we? Do you want to upgrade this? I kind of want to upgrade to that. So let's go with that one. Let's upgrade this, because then we can get Hell Striders and all that kind of good stuff. Is this still ticking up? Change this turn. They've got a number of settlements and racial resistance, so no.
Far beneath an archmage.
But we now have 2 agents here. But that's not increasing. How much money do we have? Could we, like, wound? There's a 27% chance of you wounding yourself. Okay, hinder replenishment. That's a less chance of you killing yourself. You killed yourself. Okay, well, that was, you know, there was a less chance, but it wasn't 0.
On we go.
That's disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. They'll be back. Quoth the Raven. Don't really care. Let's build on. I mean, if we see Eltharion heading this way, obviously we'll book it. But at the moment, there does not seem to be an Eltharion hanging around. Okay, well, our cultists will return, and we don't want to trash this place. We want to keep it. So what do we have here? So we've got seduce units costs. That's going to give us 5 devotees a turn, which does sound quite nice.
I agree.
Can we change this? Because I don't actually. If I knock this down, can I then build? Does it? Wait. It will give us more devotees back. It won't give us a 250 though. I don't know.
Onward.
Go on TikTok. That's how most people seem to do it these days. Uh-oh. I don't really care. I'm going to do that. However, hello. Hi, guys. What the fuck are you doing here? Do you have nothing better to do? No, apparently not. You're just at war with me. Okay, cool. That's very cool. I say very cool. Obviously, it's anything but. Oh, there's Eltharion. I'm gonna come over here now because there's apparently a bunch of people trying to come and kill me. I think we might lose Alicia, which is going to be a bit of a bugger. It's not the end of the world, but ow. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to sail. Don't they start off at war with Marathi? Maybe they don't. I mean,
your time with me is precious, so make
fuck
known
those
your
guys.
request.
Could I get a trade agreement? Not without giving you a shit ton of money, which I do not like. Do not like. I do not want to give you all that cash. It's disappointing.
Ridiculous. Name it, and it shall be.
It's a lot of elves. It's a lot of elves. I mean, at least think of all the. Oh, there's a lot of. You know, they just rocks up, haven't they? I guess Eltharion heard what I was doing. He's probably not super happy. I mean, he's never happy, to be fair. Hence the name. Yeah, I don't think we're defending that.
Beings of great.
Hello? You want a trade agreement? Sure. Sure, why not? I'm assuming I'm going to be out of range. Yes, of course. Are you going for... I think you're going for Mistnar.
The Tempter Lord.
I think you're going for Mistnar, so I'm going to try and head you off. You're going to come over here. Oh, 600... Oh, that nice. Nice. Very nice. I mean, I could... What can I do here? I think we could do the... So we could do this. The other thing we could do is potentially do the I'm kind of tempted to do that. Let's do it. So we've got one in Middenheim. We've got one at Snake Gate, apparently. And one in the Shrine of Loic, which is slightly more useful. Okay.
Only absolute supplication will suffice.
Duly noted.
Your sin is my command.
Feel like... Yeah, we can't do any of that. Right. So, I need to fend off these fucking Dark Elves. I don't even know why they declared war on me. They just seem to had nothing better to do, apparently.
The Dark Prince promises extra.
Hey, buddy. I mean, that's a lot of money, so sure. Yeah, I thought you might do that.
Unalloyed sensation! Rejoice!
You absolute fuckers. Okay, well, at least we can run you down. Let's get Tiffany in here as well. Let's get Tiffany in here. Oh yes, and there's Eltharion.
It would breach my vow.
Would it? Would it though? Okay, upkeep reduction, that's going to come in handy. I don't... Well, Seduce cost minus 10. More Slaanesh corruption. Diplomatic relations. Yeah, I don't really need that. Cooldown for spells. Again, that's not that useful, to be honest. I guess the Seduce unit budget increase is nice. It's not... let's get more growth. Rampant consumerism is more money, which would be nice. The morning after, you get more campaign movement range, hero action cost reduction. Who's that? Crystal. Well, you certainly got an inflated sense of self, haven't you? Right, let's murder these fuckers. Oh, these Dark Elves are going to get it. They're going to get it. I mean, we're already all over them. Just need to make sure that those crossbows never get to fire. Look at them hiding in the trees. So elvish of them. Meanwhile, we've got the Marauders and Demonettes moving in to just hunt down those Dread Spears. It's an absolute slaughter. I don't know why they came all the way. Frankly, do they not have better things to concern themselves with? Right, there's a blob of crossbows here, which we need to definitely make sure don't have time to start firing on shit. The Hellflames haven't actually got many kills because apparently, like, running down, fleeing crossbows doesn't do anything. I told them to attack and they were just kind of like, yeah, okay, we'll go and chase them. And they just kind of, like, followed them, like, very closely. Okay, that's slightly better. There we go. That's more like it. I'm not entirely sure how to use chat. Whether you like to charge the unit behind them, like, or charge the actual units. They kind of act weirdly, don't they? Oh well, there we go. The Dark Elves are absolutely slaughtered. Good. Okay, good. However, what I need is devotees. Oh, if I create a vassal of... I don't really want to do that. Oh, what I wanted to do is loot and occupy, not sack. Oh, never mind. Wait, where's that other army? Okay. They're too far away for me to catch. Okay, we do have the Sibilant Salticate. I could potentially grab that.
Will they be dispersed?
Yes. Okay, Eltharion's going to be our next target. That fucking guy. I swear to God. I wouldn't mind a Chaos Sorcerer. I wouldn't mind an Allurus either. What would be better? How much is a Chaos Sorcerer? They are 250. And an Allurus is 225, so slightly cheaper, but probably not quite as effective in combat. Well, no, they probably are, they just don't have the armor. And that will give us Chaos Warriors, whereas this one will give us... It kind of feels backwards, to be honest. The Temple of Decadence, I feel like, should have the Allurus on it, whereas the Drifting Tower... Oh, it does have them in the name. It will give us the Chaos Warriors, who would be more tanky than Marauders, but significantly slower. I could get Chariots. I do kind of want Chariots. Okay, let's... Oh, like Spawn of Slaanesh. Okay, we're going to go with that. Oh, do I want to do that in that building? You know what, probably not. I probably want defences there. Let's go with defences.
Hunger for souls.
Yep. We're definitely hungry for souls. What do we want? I mean, that's... What does this give us? Disciple army size, but I really want to spend my thingy-majigs. Okay, I'm gonna get a masked menagerie just because like the new effect is pretty brutal.
I am enlightened.
If I can throw them into a melee, basically the enemy's going to be doing very little damage back to us. I'm going to give you Wound Maker. I could give that to you, and that will make that army cheaper, won't it? That'll be good.
Most privileged.
Alright, we can use Tiffany as bait. We're going to lose this, but I'm not overly concerned about that for the most part.
This is absurd.
That's fine. To be honest, what I really need to do is make sure... Grab that one. I need devotees, and I need to corrupt the elves. Expansion is kind of secondary. If we can just lock down Ulthuan, and getting Eltharion is step one of that.
Let me tempt you with the riches and war.
Hey Festus, what's up, mate? You want a trade agreement? Yes, because that means I will have some money, although you just charged me for it, didn't you? I should really probably read this stuff before I click buttons. Okay. 80% chance. Do you just get an 80% chance everywhere? Okay, never mind. You go there. You go here. And that should be enough to lure you in. I reckon you'll go for that.
Name it, and it shall be done.
I mean, I could be wrong. Nordland is dead. You're back. Where are you?
Name
There.
it,
Okay, you come down here. Yeah, we don't worry about any of that. I don't have the money for an out. Well, I could build an outpost. I just don't want to. Do I build an outpost? Are they going to live long enough? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Nah. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I need cults in all of Eltharion's shit, basically. Does this have... will this have a garrison? I guess it will. I mean, Eltharion himself is going to be a fucking nightmare to kill.
Unspeakable depravity awaits.
It's a lot of armies, Eltharion. It's a lot of fucking armies. This is the problem if our ambush gets foiled. 50 Shades of Purple, more Slaanesh corruption. If I had Lightning Strike, I'd nip in there and grab them. The likelihood of getting spotted, though, is pretty fucking high. Which is the problem.
For souls.
This is absurd.
Folly.
Time to savor.
I cannot rewrite reality.
I'm just going to scoot you a little bit further forward.
Artisan of pain.
How much are you? 226.
All souls will yield for Slaanesh.
Okay. What does this do? Camp speed, weapon strength and charge bonus 12% each. It does give us 6% damage though. I mean, it's not necessarily the worst. I could like... I mean, 6% damage isn't very much. But 12% speed, weapon strength and charge bonus. Okay, this is decidedly dicey. This could go very badly wrong. Okay, they just wandered off for some reason. I just need them split up.
I can taste your...
What do you want? You want a pastry and you want to pay me for it? Fine. Like, what? Why?
All will die in rapture.
I don't know what you were... like, what? Alright, fine.
Prince's herald.
I mean, I could scooch in here.
Even the Lawmaster could not.
It's just, I can't
Master,
deal.
the cult grows. Your sin is my command. My prince.
I can't deal with that many armies. That's too many armies.
To Yvresse.
Depravity reigns.
That's too much shit. And I can't afford anything else. So...
My excellence.
In Father's name, no.
the only other option is... I, like, attack these guys. And hope that the elves come in... Like, if I attack Eltharion...
Breach my vow.
Shut up. If I attack Eltharion, and then these guys come in from behind, and I just basically jump them immediately. Like, just hit them as they come onto the battlefield.
taste flesh. Let me imbibe your essence.
I'm cut. Fuck it.
Ruin.
Fuck it. No. Okay, I'll have to attack them. Because otherwise we weren't going to have the movement. I don't really want a Reaper Bolt Thrower. Or do I? That Silvering Guard are tanky as balls. So I'm going to take them. Oh, this is going to be rough. This is a risky battle because if we can't finish off the individual armies quickly enough, we could get surrounded, pinned down, and shot to pieces. So we need to hunt down these armies quickly. Fortunately, they're coming in at both ends over here, and the entree points are quite thin, which means not very many units will be able to come in at any one time, which will help us. Also, they're coming in opposite ends, which is good. However, on the downside, there's trees, lots of trees, which, well, no, that's kind of a good side, because obviously it will cover us from those arrows. But it also means you won't be able to see very much. So, enjoy! So first things first, we need to take out the initial enemy army. And Eltharion is going to come in behind from over here. So this is Eltharion's entree point. We're going to send the Silvering Guards, who are quite slow, to kind of defend this area. So they're going to act as a speed bump for this other army that's also coming in. So Eltharion has arrived. And yes, there's basically one unit at a time coming onto the battlefield. Which is bad for him and good for me. Nakari hunting down Eltharion. We don't want to kill him. If we kill him, we won't learn nothing. And also, we won't be able to seduce the bastard. So we've hit him with everything, basically trying to seduce him. The Demonettes are hunting down the rest of the units. We need to get around them and start tying up, particularly these archer units. These archer units are going to be the major problem. Over the other side of the battlefield, the Silvering Guard are hiding in the trees and just acting as a screen for us. So while these units are slowly marching towards us, it should give us ample time to finish off Eltharion, who is already running away. And I say, we don't want to kill him, we just want him to flee off the battlefield. In fact, we don't want to kill any of the enemy generals. We want to let them get away. Because then, as I say, we can seduce them. And that's going to increase the seductive influence. And means we'll be able to confederate. Well, not confederate, vassalize even. Vassalize Eltharion. Because it's an absolute bastard to see anything, isn't it? It's like being at a rave. One of those illegal ones in the trees that I've never been to. And that's not like I've never been to one. It's like I've actually never been to one. Frankly, the idea of standing outside in the cold listening to very loud music is not my idea of fun. Okay, we really need to hunt down those missile units there. They are, as per usual, concentrating on trying to kill Nakari. Pretty classic. Nakari is getting the heals though. Because he's got the range of Hoeth, and also he heals himself whenever enemy units are destroyed. So the quicker we do that, the more health he has, which is good. Right. Meanwhile, the Silvering Guard are holding back an oncoming tide of additional spearmen. But this is looking pretty good. We have the upper hand here. We've managed to get surrounds on all of these guys. We're slowly pushing through their line. And it looks like it's starting to turn into a bit of a rout. Several units quite low on morale. Starting to break, causing a bit of a chain rout. I say, we don't actually need to... killing this army. We don't need to. In fact, Eltharion fleeing is really good for us. The other enemy general, we want to make sure they get away as well. And ideally this one too. And that way we can seduce all three of them. Big seduction bonuses. Big seduction bonuses. It's an absolute chaos in the trees. However, you can see most of the enemy army is now fleeing away, which is good. Silvering Guards are very sacrificial, but have managed to just hold the line. Look at that, 60 kills. 60 kills, that's a lot of kills. It did cost me some money, but frankly, worth every penny. So Eltharion's forces are fleeing back from where they came, having been routed from the battlefield, and that means we need to turn our attentions towards the second reinforcement group. And as goes Melindri, whatever her name is. Right, just let her go, boys. Let her go. Don't attack her. Let her go. It's not worth it. It ain't worth it, mate. It ain't worth it. Okay, looking at losses here, we have lost very few. This has gone way better than I expected. I think mostly thanks to the fact that the Silvering Guard acted as a break. If we'd had to fight them all at the same time, it would have probably gone very poorly, because they would have pinned us down with their spears. The archers would have been opening up. It would have been quite nasty. Being able to target one unit at a time, and of course being that we can move quite fast across the battlefield, meant we could just threaten that initial army as quickly as possible. We're now just charging towards this little blob of reinforcements here. Oh, well, two can play at magic. Yeah. Oh, apparently that was enough. Apparently they've realised that maybe things are going a little bit south for them. And the entire enemy army retreats. Or at least tries to. Good luck with that, lads. Oh, well, that went significantly better than I thought it would. I am going to take the 222 devotees. Thank you. Thanks, guys. That's it. You can all fuck right off. So. That, yes. So we have apparently 2 on Eltharion. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. So we've... That's actually really, really useful. We've managed to put Gifts of Slaanesh on all of these guys, which means,
cold and dead.
Yeah, well, or maybe warm and in your bed, Eltharion, because I think at this rate you're going to get significant. I think our seductive influence should be pretty good. Ultimately, we kind of want to keep them alive.
In my excellence.
So let's leave them to it. Tor Yvresse, we could. I do want more devotees, so I'm going to slap that in there, like that. And I feel like we just like let them. We pop in here, and we just let them wander off, because they're not going to want to keep fighting. They're going to want to leave and run back home to lick their wounds. And all the while, we've got our fingers in them. Not literally, but I mean figuratively. Well, maybe literally, I don't know. Princely chariots. I would like to see with more melee attack and weapon strength. I would like that. I kind of feel like making casualties captured post-battle. You know what? I'm going to go with that, because I feel like with all the devotees and shit, we can can really lock this down. Throbbing veins. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about throbbing veins. I want to see how much seductive influence we'll get for kicking the shit. Where are you going, guys? What? I mean, I can chase you away. But I don't want to kill you.
Bring your secrets into my...
Hey, guys. No, I'm not going to do that. I've got other things to be doing. Right, well, I don't know why they haven't run away. However, Gifts of Slaanesh is giving us plus 12. Very nice. Cults. What? Okay. What? We built this cult. Or maybe it's because it built it next turn. So we should be getting plus 6 a turn. Which is not bad.
It would breach my vow.
Yeah, whatever.
Secrets
I think, right, you guys, I don't want you here. I need to chase you away. Right, so I'm just gonna scooch over here. And I'm gonna be like, right, guys, can you just fuck off? Go on. That's it. Go on, that's it. Run. That's it. There you go. Off you go. Right, that's, see? It's not hard. Right, and then you run away. That's not quite the right direction, but, you know, it's sort of fine. If I stand here, I'm close enough to defend the settlement. Not that they probably want to do anything to it, to be honest. But if we can just chase them back, you know, from where they came, and they can just keep, I don't know, cracking out the rubber pants or whatever it is that they do when they've been seductively influenced. So then we just need more devotees. So basically, I feel like we can just basically leave Eltharion to his own devices now, because we got cults, they're multiplying, and they're losing control, which is quite nice. So I guess the poll for next time is going to be: do we want to concentrate on locking down Eltharion, or so are we going to, you know, put more cults in and stuff, or do we just kind of leave what's there cooking? Obviously, we'll build up the cults that exist and just leave that ticking along while we go and concentrate on maybe taking out Eltharion. So do we concentrate on Eltharion, or leave him to his own devices until we can get him under our control? Which, to be honest,
to even acknowledge you is far more than you deserve.
So 52 of 400. Changing to a turn. Obviously, battles help. But I feel like the gift of... So we've got... How much is a gift then? I guess it's 4? 4 a turn? So we'll get 4 for that one. And then we've got 2 more cults there that could be another potential 4 to 6. I mean, that's not going to take very long, is it?
An insult to Yvresse.
No. I mean, the only problem being that in the meantime, he could potentially attack Tor Yvresse. Potentially. But it does look like the rest of the elves are kind of busy.
I have a great many things to see to, so be quick.
That's ticking up a little bit as well. Oh! It's all happening. It's all happening. We're getting there. And as soon as we've locked down Ulthuan, we can maybe concentrate on getting Nagarons, potentially. What are our objectives here? So we've got Route 1, the Great Game, which is, looks like capturing Ulthuan. And also spreading our corruption over 100 regions, current 27. We've got Paradise Lost, which is spread at least 40 gifts to Slaanesh, current 5, and establish at least 20 Chaos Cults. We've currently got 3. And Route 3 is the bloodline of an area, which means we need to destroy or vassalize Etain, the Order of Lawmasters, and Nagarond. Oh, because of course Malekith is also the bloodline of an area. We get some nice bonuses. This is a Modz, which actually gives some nice rewards for completing these objectives, which is really nice. So, I mean, it looks really professional as well. But that'd be really nice. Ooh, 200 devotees per turn. Holy shit. That'd be amazing. How many cults could we make? Oh, just a thought. That's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.